In this video, you will find the most common phrasal verbs in English that start with the letter T. After the video, take our free online test to improve your English vocabulary. Take after. To inherit characteristics from a family member. To resemble, to be like. She takes after her mother, especially in terms of talent. Take apart. To disassemble something into its component parts. To break down, to deconstruct. He took apart the old engine to see if he could repair it. Take at one's word. To trust someone's promise without questioning it. To believe, to accept. I'll take him at his word and assume he'll complete the task. Take away. To subtract something from a place. To remove, to eliminate. Waiter offered to take away the empty plates after dinner. Take back. To withdraw a statement, offer, or promise. To retract, to return. He realized his mistake and took back his harsh words. Take care of. To provide support to someone. To look after, to care for. She promised to take care of her elderly neighbor. Take charge of. To assume responsibility for a situation. To lead, to manage. She took charge of the project and ensured its success. Take down. To record information by writing it down. To write down, to note. He took down notes to remember the key points. Take exception. To disagree with something, due to feeling insulted. To object, to protest. He took exception to her remarks and demanded an apology. Take for. To consider someone in a particular way. To regard as, to assume. Don't take me for a fool. I know what you're trying. Take for granted. To fail to appreciate the importance of someone. To overlook, to neglect. Don't take health for granted. It's important to take care of. Take in. To understand information or ideas. To absorb, to comprehend. It took him a while to take in the complexity of the situation. Take into account. To include something as part of the decision. To consider, to bear in mind. We need to take into account unexpected expenses. Take off. To leave the ground and begin to fly. To depart, to lift off. Plane takes off in an hour, so make sure to arrive early. Take on. To accept a task, challenge, or responsibility. To undertake, to assume. She took on the role of team leader for the project. Take out. To extract something from a place or container. To remove, to withdraw. She took out her wallet to pay for the groceries. Take over. To assume responsibility for something from someone. To acquire, to succeed. CEO will take over the company's operations next month. Take to. To develop a liking or fondness for someone. To become fond of, to adopt. She took to her new hobby of painting. Take up. To begin a new activity or course of action. To start, to commence. He decided to take up jogging. Take up with. To begin a relationship with someone. To associate with, to befriend. She warned her friend not to take up with the wrong crowd. Now it's your turn. Test what you've learned with our free online test. Click the link in the description and take Phrasal Verbs test.